Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday, March 19th right now, and I'm bringing you a two-part grocery haul. The first part is going to be Real Canadian Superstore, and the second part will be a redo of a grocery haul that I tried to film yesterday, and apparently I deleted it. And yes, I've already checked my trash folder, I've already emptied that too. So that one was from yesterday, so Saturday, March 18th, and that was a Sobeys haul. And yeah, it was like a 10 or 11 minute thing, and I went through the whole deal of why this was a better price than Superstore and seen plus points and the whole bit. So I have to haul everything out of the fridge and freezer that I bought yesterday, and I'll go over that with you. But first of all, since I just got home, it is 7:25 in the evening, Sunday night, March 19th. I had church this morning and then came home. I had about 10 minutes turnaround time to change my clothes and use the washroom, and then had to head out. My daughter had her riding lesson this afternoon, and then we ran over to, dropped her off at Chapters bookstore for a little bit, and headed over to Petland to get some pet supplies mainly for the birds, because the rabbit has lots of rabbit food right now, and then did a Superstore run to get the things that I didn't get at Sobeys yesterday because they weren't on sale. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I picked up at Superstore. Didn't get a lot of points today. There's really only one thing that I got points on, but that was pet supplies, because it was a deal. If you spent $40 in the pet department, you got 4,000 points, which is equivalent to $4 in points. I actually went there last week and did the same thing. There was our offers go from Thursday to Wednesday, and in the previous week's offers, that was also on there, as well as 7,000 points if you spent $70 on fresh beef. So that particular evening, Tuesday or Wednesday last week, I went and I bought $75 worth of beef, which was basically 2 roasts and a package of steaks, and then $41 in pet supplies, which was like rabbit litter and cockatiel seed, and maybe just 2 cockatiel seed, I think, but it was like $41, and they didn't give me any points. So I had to do a points inquiry online, and usually they're very prompt about awarding missing points, but this time it took them right through till yesterday to get it done. So finally I had to submit another points inquiry because they just weren't getting it done, and finally then they awarded the points. So that was a total of 11,000 points between the two, which was $11 in points. So I wanted that, and I went to the store the other night specifically for those things, to get those offers before they expire on Wednesday night. So I'm glad they awarded me those. And the pet supplies are on again this week, so I grabbed a few more things, and that was really the only thing on my offers today. And the rest of the stuff was like produce and just fill-in stuff that I didn't get at Sobeys because it wasn't on sale. So let me turn you around. I'll show you what I got at Superstore, then I'll put any freezer items away from there, and I'll put out the Sobeys stuff, and we'll film that and get this video uploaded once and for all. So let me turn you around and we'll get started. Okay, so once again, this is a Superstore haul. This section of the video is anyway. So these are the pet supplies. I understood from a friend of mine that actually if you got bird feed, even though it's not really, even though it's a wild bird and it's not a pet, because it's basically in the pet department, it counts towards the points. So what I did is I bought 1 bag of budgie seed and 1 bag of cockatiel seed at $13.49 each, and then the wild bird seed was, I'm trying to find it here, $9.79 for a 4-kilogram bag. We do have a bird feeder in the backyard. I like to try and feed the birds during spring and summer, and I'm hoping that spring will be here soon. We've had a few teases of warmer temperatures, and then it gets cold again. So, but we're March 19th now. Spring has to be right around the corner, right? And then the other thing, because I was just shy of the $40, I just grabbed this 2-pack of treats to put in the budgie cage, and those were, I think it says $4.40. No, that's not right. No, those were $3.99 for those. I was looking at something else. So $3.99 for those. So $13.49 for each of these, and $9.79. That put me just over the $40 mark. So I got my 4,000 points for that. And then I got a bag of no-name brand frozen kernel corn. Anything with the yellow packaging, black bar, it says no name, is Superstore's store brand. I wanted the larger bag of frozen corn. We went to a different Superstore than we normally do, and they were out of a lot of stuff. They did not have any larger bags of this. Usually there's like a 2-kilogram bag of it, and they just didn't have. And then there was a Green Giant, like the name brand, but it was more expensive than this. So this was $2.49. To get the name brand would have been, I think, $3.29, which is like 80 cents difference. So I just went with this, even though it's a smaller bag. And then I picked up, I like to do most of my baking from scratch, but these cranberry lemon muffins kind of suckered me in. I guess that's my excuse anyway. You should never shop hungry, right? These were $6 for these. And then I bought a bag of trail mix. This is confetti mix. I have bought it before. I quite like it. It's roasted peanuts, praline peanuts, confetti chips, yogurt-covered raisins, milk chocolate-covered pretzels. This was $5.50, I believe, and normally they are $6, so that was a little tiny bit of savings on there. And then some Tender Flake tart shells. I've been making my own pie crust, but I haven't made my own tart shells, which is kind of silly because basically it's the same pastry, right? But I just haven't bothered trying to fiddle with making 12 or whatever individual tart shells out of it. So I buy frozen ones. For those of you who are living in the US, you may not know what butter tarts are, but if you're watching from Canada, you know what butter tarts are, and they're really, really good. That, and I also make a recipe called turtle tarts too. So I'd like to have some tart shells on hand for those. They were $4.29 for 12. And then these salted caramel bars, these were 88 cents if you bought them in quantities of 2. So I actually picked up 4. One is for me. I'm going to give one to my daughter. And the other 2, I don't know. I have my boss down at the mission where I volunteer really, really likes them. So I'm going to probably give him 1, if not 2, maybe just as a surprise next time I go in. It's, just like to do nice things once in a while for him. It's 88 cents. It's not a big deal. Especially since he drives me down there. I ride with him. I carpool with him. So basically, something small like this is a minor thing, small thing I can do as a thank you. And then President's Choice, this PC President's Choice brand, that is also the store brand at Superstore. So I tried these the other night, these cookies. And again, I like to bake everything from scratch, but sometimes the other night I was shopping hungry when I was buying the beef and the pet supplies, and I bought a bag of these and they were so good. So I bought these peanut butter chocolate chunk cookies, the store brand. Let me see if I can find the price here quickly. That's what was $4.49 on here I was looking at earlier. And then I needed just some produce, so I got a 2-pound bag of carrots. Sometimes they'll have a really good deal on a 5-pound bag, but they just really didn't have fantastic prices on the 2-pound or the 5-pound bag. This was $2.99. And then I didn't find any iceberg lettuce whatsoever, but I got a head of romaine lettuce here. That was $2.99, and that was a decent price because if you look, this is actually, I think, a pretty sizable amount of romaine lettuce for $2.99. That's not bad. Better than I've seen it other times anyway. They had celery, well, they had like 1 set of celery stalks left over and it looked pretty bad. So I didn't even bother with that. We'll get that another time. And then I bought a bag of sugar snap peas. That was $8.99, which is the regular price. And then a 3-pack of cucumbers. Cucumbers have actually been on the expensive side lately, but today the 3-pack was $2.88 with a limit of 4 on them. I just bought 1 just in case they go bad. Otherwise, if you buy 2 or 3 packs of them, there's only 3 people in this house, they may go bad. So $2.88, that puts them at less than $1 a cucumber right now, which is good because quite often I've seen them $2 or more, even up to $2.99 for 1. So to see $2.88 for 3, okay, that's great. I'll take that. And then a package of these cherry tomatoes. They're regular $7, $2 off, so $5. That's a member pricing price, which means if you're a PC Optimum card holder, then you get that price. And then I also got some other tomatoes to just put in salads, or like these and the snap peas or baby carrots. and slice up cucumbers. I'll take those in my lunches for work. These are good to put in sandwiches or to cut up to put in like taco salad or a tossed salad, that kind of thing. So that's what I got those for. So because I spent the $40 in pet supplies, that put my total up a little more than what I anticipated. You can see I got the 4,000 points for the pet department. After tax, I spent a total of $100.57. And that puts me, you can see I didn't redeem anything, earned 4,000 points. That leaves me the closing balance of 155,089 points, which means I'm sitting comfortably at a points balance right now of $150 in PC Optimum points. You can only redeem in quantities of like increments of $10. So right now I'm sitting at $150 in points. So not bad. I mean, considering I depleted everything in December at Christmas time, and now by not even the end of March, I'm already back to $155 in points. That's off to a pretty good start. So let me pause it here, and then in a little bit here, next thing you'll see is the Sobeys haul. I will just have to resurrect everything that I got from there. There might be a couple things that I can't put on the counter, but I can talk about them in the video and explain anyway. So just hold tight, and the next thing you see will be my Sobeys haul. I'll be right back. All right, I am back with part 2 of this grocery haul. These are the items I picked up at Sobeys yesterday, which was Saturday, March 18th. And after I bought these items yesterday, I came home and straight away filmed a grocery haul. And apparently I deleted it this morning. And no, I can't retrieve it because I even deleted the stuff that was in my trash. Yes, we all have our bonehead moments, and apparently that was one of mine. So I'm having to pull stuff out of the fridge and freezer to show you now what I picked up yesterday. My only excuse is that I've been filming on my phone, and my phone is so full of photos and videos, it isn't even funny. I take pictures of absolutely everything. And I am involved in music at my church, and I was singing this morning, and at rehearsal the other night there was a couple of songs that were newer, and so I was filming or recording us practicing them so I could go over them, but then those were taking up a lot of memory. So this morning, once the service was about to start, I said, I don't need these videos anymore, so I'm going to delete them. And I did, and apparently I inadvertently deleted the grocery haul video too, and then emptied the trash out after. So now I'm starting over again as far as the Sobeys items. So I'm going to show you as best I can. There's a couple things that are already put away. I did buy a 3-pound bag of apples, and I can't really show you that because I dumped them out of the bag straight into the crisper in the fridge, but I will just simply go over everything with you. If you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you know that I live in Manitoba, Canada. I work as a cashier at a Canadian grocery store chain called Sobeys. Sobeys and Safeway used to be an Air Miles sponsor, but in September 2022, we switched over to being a Scene Plus sponsor. The main difference is that with Air Miles, you had base points, so every $20 spent was 1 mile. There are no base points on Scene. You could spend $20, $50, $100, then if you're not buying the items that there's points on, you're not going to get any points. It's kind of like Superstore, where you only get points on the items that are on your weekly offers. Same kind of idea. Only these offers for Scene really aren't personalized to you individually. They're just simply what come out in the weekly flyer, for the most part. There's some exceptions to that. So basically, you get points just on whatever items are in the weekly flyer that say there's points on them. And sometimes it also makes a difference in price. Some things are cheaper in price with the Scene card. Without the Scene card, you won't get points and you won't get those pricing. There are exceptions as far as the no base points rule. There often are weekly coupons in the flyer where if you spend a certain amount, then you'll get bonus points, like the first Tuesday of every month is 10% Tuesday or Customer Appreciation Day, where with the Scene card only, you get either 10% off your bill or bonus Scene points if with a minimum $50 purchase before taxes, only with the Scene card. And right now, the weekly coupon is if you spend $125 before taxes, you get 1,000 points, which is equivalent to $10 in points or a $10 gift card. So either way, you're earning $10 back. So I decided yesterday, because a number of our items were on sale, Sobeys and Safeway are known for being more expensive as far as regular priced items than, say, Superstore, Freshco, No Frills, a lot of those places. We just are. But our sales are good, particularly in our meat department, and that's one of the things that I picked up. So let me kind of show you what I got, and I'll explain the difference in prices. The Purex toilet paper was $6.88 each, so I got 2 12-packs of those. They are 12 double rolls. I've heard a lot of you in the U.S., in your grocery hauls, talking about how expensive eggs are. These eggs are 18-pack of large eggs, and these were $3.49 each. So I bought 4 of them because I do a lot of baking. That's just something I wanted to stock up on. And lest anybody think, oh, you're buying up all the eggs, there'll be none for us. Don't worry. After only buying 4 packages, there were plenty left in stock in my store, so I'm sure there's still lots available elsewhere as well. This item here, these Danishes, this was a 4-pack of lemon cream cheese Danishes. Obviously, there's only 2 left. We've dipped into them. We've been snacking on them today. They were $6.29, and there were points on these for buying something from the bakery department, so there were points on those. I think 25 points, I want to say. And then these French toast bagels. They were, how much were the bagels? They were $5.49. The 10-pound bag of potatoes, these are Compliments brand. Just like I said, the President's Choice and No Name brand are the Superstore brand. This Big C Compliments, that's basically Sobeys store brand. So they were $5.88 for the 10 pounds, or with the Scene card, they were $4.88. So you got $1 off if you had the Scene card. Red grapes were $2.88 a pound. Interestingly enough, the green grapes were $3.88 a pound. I do not know why. But nonetheless, because of that difference in price, I just bought red grapes for now. Trying to read off to the side here, these were $6.25, it looks like. And then some bananas. I can't remember how much they are a pound. I want to say 69 cents. They are a little bit cheaper. Now, maybe they're more than that now at Sobeys. I think they might be. But they are a little cheaper per pound at Superstore. However, they're not currently on my Superstore weekly offers, so I decided just to get them at Sobeys, just because I was trying to get to the $125 mark at this point. And plus, any of these sales, like the $1 off on the potatoes, any of these sales and they're trying to get to the $125 mark to get the $10 in points. Remember, I do have a corporate discount too at Sobeys as an employee because we get a 10% discount on the first $150 spent in a week. So when I say these are $5.88 and $1 off, so $4.88 with the scene card, that's before my discount. So that's over and above that. Now, Bartlett pears, these were on sale for $1.88 a pound, so I just grabbed a bunch of those just to have some fruit in the house. Those were, okay, hang on, I think I might have said something wrong. No, the grapes were, let's see. Yes, the grapes were $6.25. The pears were $6.60, and the Macintosh apples was a 3-pound bag. That's what I'm not showing you because they're in the crisper of the fridge. I took the bag and just poured them in there, so you'll have to take my word for it. I like the Macintosh apples, and they're good. They're nice and tart for baking and even just for eating. So those are in the fridge already. You won't see those. Those were for a 3-pound bag were $7.99. Not the greatest price, but thankfully my discount will help with that a little bit. And then I bought these ready to put in the oven cookies for Easter. Most of the stuff I bake is from scratch, but sometimes it's handy to have a few things that are just ready to pop in the oven that are quick and easy. They are, I want to say $4.49. Let me see if I can find them on the receipt here. No, they were $4.99, my mistake. Now, this here, the ground beef, this was already in the deep freeze because I filmed yesterday and I thought we were good to go. Didn't think I had to worry about it. These club-sized packs of ground beef, they're about 2 to 3 pounds in a package. These were on sale. Now, this is where the difference between Sobeys and Safeway, like Sobeys and Superstore, comes into play. Quite often, as I said, Sobeys is more expensive than Superstore. However, our meat department is very, very, very good about sales. And I comparison shopped this week before I went shopping. Lean ground beef in the Superstore flyer this week was $3.47 a pound, which is not bad. It's quite often more than that. $2.99 a pound was a really good sale price on it before, but pre-pandemic. Since the pandemic, usually around $3.50-ish a pound is about as good as you're going to get. Sometimes even $3.99. So $3.47 a pound at Superstore sounded pretty good. However, Sobeys has lean ground beef on sale this week for $3.75 a pound without the scene card, but with the scene card is $3.25 a pound. So compare the $3.47 a pound at Superstore to $3.25 a pound at my store. And again, the $3.25 a pound, that is before my 10% discount. So I picked up 4 packages, and then what I do is I eyeball it. I have a small kitchen scale. I could weigh it. I just don't. I just kind of eyeball it. I try to get these into what I think look like about 1 pound portions or so, and then I freeze them flat. That way they take up less room in the freezer, and when they freeze flat like this, they're quite thin, so they really don't take that much time to thaw out either. So each pack, I'll show you one here. One package was $11.31, one package was $11.08, one was $10.93, and one was $10.68. You can see the $11.31 with the scene card, that reduced it to $3.25 a pound, so $1.52 came off, and the $11.08, $1.48 came off. The $10.93 package, $1.47 came off. The $10.68, $1.43 came off. So, for the Danish, you can see that I earned 20 points. And the promo 77, that's because I spent over $1,000, or not over $1,000, because I spent over $125, I earned 1,000 points. 1,000 points is equivalent to $10. So, and then in the meat department, I earned 25 points there. So my corporate employee discount was $13.99. My total after tax and after my discount was $120.17. And you can see that my balance going into yesterday before I bought these was 3,924 Scene Plus points. I earned 1,045 points, and that has hit my account as of today, Sunday. So I'm currently at 4,969 points. So I'm 31 points away from having $50 in Scene Plus points. And my weekly cap, the $150 limit in a week, as of yesterday, I had $10.10 left of that. It's now Sunday evening. I'm not going to use any more of it, obviously, because the cap goes from Monday to Sunday, and it's Sunday evening. I'm not going to be using that last $10, so no big deal. The one thing I did want to get at Sobeys that is on sale, that was also cheaper than Superstore, but I couldn't get, is a 10-kilogram bag of flour. I do a lot of baking from scratch, and I go through flour like crazy. Same thing with sugar, although the sugar is primarily for when I make jams. The no-name brand of flour at Superstore, 10 kilograms, was $9.97 this week. And at Sobeys, the Robin Hood brand of flour, 10-kilogram bag, was $11.88 without the scene card. With the scene card, it was $8.88. Again, compare $9.97 at Superstore for no name brand to name brand for $8.88 at my store. And the $8.88 would be not even including my 10% discount. And I wanted to pick at least one bag up yesterday, but we are out of stock. It's such a popular item right now because it is such a good price for that size of bag. So I got a rain check. Our sales go from Thursday to Wednesday. I'm hoping that we'll just get more stock in and I can get a bag or two before the sale ends. If not, the rain check is good for 30 days. So surely to goodness we will be able to get some stock back in before the 30 days is up. So anyway, I wasn't able to get that yesterday, but I have a rain check and the sale is on for a few more days, so I should be good to go. Anyway, this is everything I picked up this weekend between Superstore and Sobeys. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize that I have to do it this way with the ground beef, but this way you can also kind of see how I do things, how I package things up as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you subscribe and your notification bell is turned on. Leave a comment down below and a thumbs up. You know, I always enjoy hearing your feedback and hearing your comments. Certainly positive comments are appreciated. Constructive criticism is appreciated. Not so much the negative comments, but I love interacting with you guys and I'm appreciative of those of you that do follow me already. And I hope that you will continue to do so. Hope everybody has a great week and we'll see you in the next video, everyone. Spring is just around the corner. Hang in there. Winter's finally almost over. Have a great week and we'll see you next time.